Okay. So I'm going to be making a spin on Pennsylvania's favorite dish. I have family members that are unable to eat meat, so I'm going to be taking out the bacon, the honeycomb tripe, and the lard for the dumplings. So I got tofu instead. I'm going to be putting it with some olive oil and some cornstarch in order to fry it up. I also got some salt, garlic powder, and pepper here. Vegetable stock, parsley, green bell peppers. It didn't specify what type of green peppers, but I'm just assuming that as for a soup, this would probably work better than jalapenos. You never know. Some potatoes, one onion to dice up, and celery. So I'm gonna start. Oh, completely forgot the potatoes too for flavor. So I'm gonna start with the tofu, get it chopped up and ready to fry first, and then I'm gonna add in the rest of the ingredients to the mix. That way I can get it nice and flavorful as it's cooking and simmering. One nice thing about this recipe is that it uses no ration points. So if you'd like to, save your ration points for something else, this is an easy meal that you can make for lunch or for dinner. That way, it's something nice and warm and filling, and you'll have plenty of points for something else in the future. It's okay though. Okay, probably good enough. Throw it on top of the onions. I'm going to save cutting the potatoes for last, just because they're one of the last things that actually go into the recipe when it's simmering for about an hour, so those can wait. Let's finish up the bell peppers. Alright, so usually this recipe calls for you to put bacon into the saucepan to start. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that, so I'm going to go ahead and put this tofu in, get it started. Just throw that in there. And then I'm going to go put splatter guard on top just in case. Alright, so since it's been simmering for about 5 minutes now, we have to add in the bay leaves and this not chicken stock, sorry, vegetable stock. So 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. If I can get this out. Just mix that in a little bit. Don't need too much. You need 6 cups of vegetable stock. You can make your own, that works too. I just bought some. So this is 4 to start. Bring it to a boil. Once it's to a boil, I'll add the potatoes, which I'll cut off camera just because I'm running out of time on this camera. So 2 cups. And then let's go ahead and bring this to a boil, so we'll turn it on high. Oh, I forgot to mention too, you want to add 1 bay leaf into the recipe. For flavor. Alright, so now that it's to a boil, you want to turn on the heat to a low simmer. See, nice and boiling. Your soup's almost ready. And then you'll want to add the potato. This is usually where you add the stomach and the potato, but we're not putting the tripe in. So let's go ahead and put in this cup of diced potatoes. I put 2 cups just because I have a big family and we're gonna hopefully be eating this for a little while. Making more than necessary. Save on dishes, and you know, there's about 7 of us. I don't know how many are gonna be eating this. So once it's to the simmer, here comes the fun part. Now you have to wait an hour while this, after everything has been done simmering. Serve it with parsley, and it's done. So let's go ahead and mix the soup in just a little bit. Get all the flavors nice and mixed. That's so amazing. Okay, let's go ahead and get the parsley. You just kind of use the parsley on the top of the soup. And then, yeah, that's it. This is Pennsylvania's favorite dish. Made with tofu instead of meat.